Hey everybody, Coach Tom here, iplaytennis.com. We're going to spend the next several weeks talking about how to hit volleys without actually having to hit better volleys. It's the idea of understanding kind of what we're doing, why we're going to the net, what the important pieces are in terms of hitting a volley. We can stand up there and practice volleys all day long in terms of the technical aspect of it, but we really need to know why we're going to the net, how we get there, what we're supposed to do when we're there, and how to kind of read and react to the situation once we're in it. All right, so we're back here on the baseline, you guys. Here's the thing. This is where we start our points. We need to, even if we're hitting volleys, right? This whole series, the next 8 weeks is about volleys, but we're gonna start back here. And the idea is, what are you doing back here that's gonna get you to the net? Why are you going to the net, right? Did my opponent hit a drop shot? Am I chasing it down, which means I'm gonna be defensive? Did my opponent just leave a ball kind of sitting in the middle of the court? Is that going to give me an opportunity to be offensive? Am I back here on the baseline trying to create opportunities by pushing my opponent back behind the baseline? We need to understand what it is that we're doing and why we're going to the net. So the first piece of this, really, you guys, for me, is that when I'm back here, what I'm doing is I'm here in my position, I'm hitting my ground strokes, and I'm kind of trying to feel what's going on, what's happening with my shots, right? Me personally as a player, I like to try to push my opponents back to create some short ball opportunities, right? So if I'm back here and I hit, a nice, solid, high, deep ground stroke, you might see me take a step in anticipation of moving forwards, right? So I'm back here on the baseline, I'm kind of keeping an eye. That's not very good. That wasn't very good. Boom, ooh, that one pushed him back. I move in just a little bit, again, anticipating that next piece, that transitional spot. So when you're out there on the court, just kind of take an eye. Be aware of what's happening and why you end up at the net. Was it you hitting good deep balls and creating offensive opportunities? Was it your opponent hitting short balls? What was it that drew you to go from the baseline forwards? That's the first thing you guys have to understand before we even start thinking about volleys.
All right, so check this out. Here are two very different reasons why I am going to the net. In this first warm-up point, I'm hitting with Emily, and you can see I'm just kind of hanging on the baseline, and then I create an opportunity here by pushing her back, and I move in. So I'm actively seeking ways to get to the net. This one, she actually hits a short ball, and I have to move in behind it because I've been drawn in. Okay, so again, on this first point, I am choosing to go, and I'm creating opportunities, so I choose to go forwards. And on the second point here, I get drawn in. Two very different reasons for going to the net.
Make sure you check back on Wednesday. We're going to talk about what shot you're supposed to actually be hitting when you are moving in. When you're off that baseline moving towards the net, what's the next piece of that?